are joined by our final finalist for the Friends of OCM Student Athlete of the Year Scholarship. I have Claudia Koechell here from Oshkosh West and her golf coach, Daniel Powers. So first of all, thank you both so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes, and Claudia, did I get your last name right? Koechell or Koechell?
It's Koechell.
Koechell. See, I'm just having a bad track record this episode. But well, thanks so much for coming in, Claudia. You are a golf player at Oshkosh West.
Yes.
How long have you been playing golf for?
Well, I actually started when I was 10 years old. My dad really got me into it, and I thought that was a really good thing to have. I mean, having him as a role model and having golf as that bonding experience.
Totally.
Like, I know I'll be able to golf with him for the rest of my life, but I'm really glad that he got me into it.
That is such a cool story. And you know, you described golf in your essay as a really underrated sport for several different reasons. Why do you describe it as underrated?
Well, a lot of people ask, like, is golf even a real sport? But really, it's probably one of the most mentally challenging sports because there's nothing harder than having to hit your third ball after it's gone in the water twice and having to keep your head in the game and to just keep pushing through it. I think that's really difficult, and most people don't really appreciate that.
I completely understand. One of my best friends is a golf player, and so she says that all the time. It's really mental to keep going the rest of the game after some crummy shots or something like that. It can be tough. So got to give you credit for that as a golf player. Coach Powers, what's it been like coaching Claudia?
This is my third year there that I've had her. So from a team leader aspect of it, she is probably, you couldn't ask for anybody else better. She got kids organized for everything. Got kids, we going out to meals and that kind of thing. So you couldn't ask for a better role model for some of our younger kids. So
definitely.
And also with the academic aspect of it, she's helped some of those kids. So this is our second year. Last year we were first team academic All-State, and this is our second year. This year we're second team. So
that's really impressive.
Yes.
And it's a good point that the chemistry is very important on a team, and to have that academic success, it really is a whole nother team effort in that aspect to help each other out, because you guys are all in the same boat. You've got so much going on. Trying to stay on top of all that has got to be difficult.
Yeah, definitely. I know that we're really proud that we've gotten academic All-State as a team all 4 years that I've been on the team. And it's kind of funny, we actually, if we're going on a car ride and it's an hour ride away for our meet, all of us are studying. It's kind of funny.
No one's sleeping like I would be, or listening to your iPad. Well, and golf isn't all you do either. You're so busy in that aspect of your life, but you're also a pretty active writer, which I find very impressive. Tell us about your writing background and your role on the school newspaper.
Well, sophomore year, that's when I became an editor, and I realized that I had a passion for journalism. So I was an editor my sophomore, junior year, and then senior year, I'm editor-in-chief. And it's a lot of responsibility, but journalism has taught me a lot about myself and really improved me in every aspect, whether it be in academics or managing my workload, and I'm really glad that I got into it.
Oh yeah, and it's a really cool creative aspect that you can get into as well, that you can kind of find the stories and that kind of thing. So very cool. One of your favorite clubs at school is Network. What exactly is that, and why is it your favorite?
Well, Network is a club where we mentor special needs kids at our school, whether it be autism or Asperger's. A lot of times they struggle with the social aspect of high school, and the whole point is just to have fun and teach them how to communicate with others while having a great time. We do a lot of fun activities, and I actually work with a lot of students that Mr. Powers has, and it's something that I really have learned a lot of things from, and honestly, there's no one that's more down to earth than the kids that I work with in there.
Very cool. What an awesome thing to get involved with. And Coach Powers, you've seen Claudia for the past 3 years. How have you seen her develop as a person in those 3 years that you've known her?
I can see it from the sophomore year that I met her, of kind of more of a shyer person, and then as the year kind of went, taking more of a leadership aspect and kind of mentoring some of our younger kids, because first year I took over, we did not have any seniors, so it was kind of our younger kids that had to take the leadership role. So just seeing her grow and kind of mature is nice to see. So
kind of step up to the plate or the golf tee or
yes.
whatever it is. And Claudia, of course, we got to give you props too. You're an athlete. You have almost a perfect GPA, awesome grades. You're involved in so many clubs. any secret to making that all happen and finding success in all of those things?
Well, I'm not really one to complain about my workload because if anything, it sounds weird, but the more stuff I have going on, the more I get done. Like, I feel really motivated when I don't have that much time to do things. So I think that having all my clubs and sports and schoolwork has really helped me become a better person of managing my time and getting things done efficiently.
Yeah, that is so true, because if you've only got a couple things to do, then that's when the procrastination happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And they say if you want to get something done, ask a busy person, because they're just always on that schedule and doing a great job with that. So got to give you props for that. And of course, got to ask you, what are your plans for after high school?
Well, next year I'll be attending UW-Madison, and I'll be majoring in international business and Spanish. And I'm really excited because after undergrad, I want to go to law school.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll see what happens.
All you guys have such, big goals, and it's just awesome to see. So best of luck for you in that. That's really
Thank
cool.
you.
And we do have our little certificate here to give you as well. Like I said, it really is such a big deal just to be one of the 6 finalists here in Oshkosh. There are so many great kids, so we have to give you commend you for all of the hard work that you've done throughout your high school career, and we're just so proud of you. So thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
Yes, it's been great getting to know you.
Yeah, definitely.
And Coach Powers, any last words, any words of advice for Claudia as she moves on to college?
I have no advice for her. She balances everything so much and volunteers for everything. And even just the other day with our senior class, that nobody wanted to do a senior class video, and somebody like Claudia stepped up and said, I'll take care of that. So it's one less thing that I have to worry about, and kids get a great memory for it. So
how cool is that? Such a great character and such a great coach to say such wonderful things about you, Claudia. So once again, it's great meeting both of you. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM. And Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive. Set design provided by House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard. Oshkosh Today.